Hi guys, welcome back to the channel for another video on Marvel Contest of Champions. This one is my monthly progression video. It's an ongoing series. I don't think I did one for February. So this is what I want to do. I want to update you with what I'm up to and as well like what I plan to do in the future. So a lot of you may know that I've turned more into a free-to-play player, and this is just because I want to get to New York Comic Con, and any extra money, I feel really guilty about the super chats, the tips and the donations going towards just stuff for me in game. Maybe at a later date, I will consider then buying units for the point of opening Cavalier Crystals and Feature Grandmaster Crystals. But I just think it's very unfair at the moment, and I do lose a lot of integrity if I say one thing and do another. And I've got no problem with people that spend in-game. I will probably be asking for Google Play cards when it comes to my birthday in November, and as well for Christmas of this year. It's just a thing that I normally do. However though, in the last 3 months there have been a few kind of like dodgy business practices that I haven't been happy that Kabam have done. But like I said, I'm sticking true to my word on the two things. Number one, getting to New York Comic Con, and the second thing being that I'm not spending until I feel that it's decent enough in game for me to actually bother to spend. And also, I have no problem with people that want to spend in game. It's completely up to you. You do help support the games developer because look, you know, they need to make money. Yeah, okay, you could say that they're a really big business, but at the same time, games need to be supported, games need to function, and at some point, Marvel Contest of Champions is probably not going to be a game, you know, it happens. Games have shelf lives. It depends how long MCOC has. It may be dead in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, we don't know. So where am I with content that needs to be done? Well, I'm going to have to make some very harsh decisions on what I do, and I think I might have to stop doing heroic each month, and that is just because I want to do, if I'm doing more free-to-play grinding, I need to do a little bit more arena than I'm currently doing, and I do quite a bit, not a huge amount, but quite a bit. But it could be of more value to do master, uncollected, leave heroic, and the time and the units spent on that could be then forced towards other content that I'm still very much behind on. So a lot of you may know I'm very slow paced with these things. I like to take my time on the grind, and in particular Act 6. There is a lot of pressure of me as a Marvel Contest of Champions YouTuber to just blast through stuff and just get it done. But I'm not about that. I'm all about taking my time. And also I was considering with Act 6.1 to get the 12,000 unit offer. However though, the time that I'm spent without the Cavalier status is still a bit frustrating, and I feel that by the end of next week, once I've completed a video, I'm in the middle of doing a video diary at the moment, which will just show you how much hours I put into arena and other content to get units back. So theoretically, it's a unit grinding diary of based on X amount of hours invested, X amount of arena, X amount of content, that I've got X amount of units back. So that's what I'm trying to do, is do a video for it. So by the end of next week, I probably would have said, if I've done master and uncollected, I'll probably just get 6.1 done and just look to then 100% it, because at the end of the day, other content is coming on. Also with other content like dungeons, I've pretty much made the decision I'm not going to be doing quite so much, if anything, and I haven't really done for the last month or two. I could go and finally get a 5-star from this, but I'm just not into it. I just get very much bored of it, and that's the problem. I have to kind of try and, after 4 years and 2 months of playing the game, I have to make sure that I'm still keeping excited about the game. And one of the things that does keep me incredibly excited is doing deep dives into old champions and creating my champion reviews. I've tried to do them to the best of my ability, and the problem is with that, they do take about 3 to 4 hours to make round total, which is not great. If you consider that if I do 2 a day, sometimes I do 2 a day and then a third video, it does very much see me up to the entirety of the day. So let's just say that's about 12 hours of work. If I start at 7 o'clock, it then means that I'm then is the live stream. Actually, it just kind of works out that I end up working from 7:30 in the morning right the way through to about 11:30 at night. So I can get really, it can really kind of burn me out if that's all I'm doing is that during my day. That can be bad, and I then need to kind of like balance in time for this other company I work for. So that gives you a little bit of an idea of the time and the extent of work that I do put into this stuff. And that I'm not going to go and say like, okay, that's just me. There's other Marvel Contest of Champions YouTubers that do put that level of work in. And, you know, like Dave, for example, Dork Lessons, he definitely does that. There's the Kabam Mike YouTuber. He must put in a huge amount of effort. Invincible, yeah, he must put a lot of effort into his work as well. And that's amazing to see that level of work going into the content, and you know, props to that. because I feel the same thing. I understand it. Where my roster's concerned, I'm pretty happy with it at the moment. It's certainly restructured a lot in the last 3 months. And especially being free to play, it's been quite fun to kind of balance out the amount of arena grinding that I've been doing, and also kind of seeing where I can get certain gains. It was really great seeing myself put up recently Iceman to 565, and I had to make the decision to kind of go from doing a rank 2 of Sabretooth or Gamora and decide I just need more 565s. I've got to be honest, that's what I need to do. It needs to be helpful towards the Alliance as well to have some decent champions. Also, I need to try and improve the way that I'm grinding out map 6, because at a given time, Iceman, Sentinel, as well as Dormammu become my champions that spend a lot of time in different content. So I then have to consider putting up another champion. I need another double immunity champion, or a champion that can do Caltrops, Biohazard, Poison Path, Bleed Path, and things like that, because those are a lot of my paths in map 6. I thought to myself, right, okay, I'll put myself down to not do map 6 anymore, but I think I need training on there. I need to make sure that I'm thinking more on the spot with playing. I need to intercept more, I need to think more, and I'll only challenge myself if I do map 6, so I'm going back to doing map 6 again. So Iceman's a 565 obviously was a given, but the next 565 will probably be either Sabretooth or it will be Medusa. I'm tending more to go down the line of doing Sabretooth, but it's difficult because both champions are really good. I probably have to put a further 60 signature stones on Sabretooth for me to really consider him. So maybe I can get him out of a crystal, or it's a case I'll just get the signature stones and whack on the champion. So he's going to be more of a fighting force with his signature ability awakened. Also, another 6-star is probably imminent in my roster, so I'm quite excited for that. But one thing I am trying to do is wait on resources, and the reason I want to do that is by the end of April I want to do a big featured 5-star opening. If I pull Havoc, or if I pull Mr. Sinister, then I indeed have that 5-star Mutant Awakening gem. If that doesn't work, if it doesn't pay off by April, then screw it. I'm just going to awaken Domino and just go, that's it. Also, not forgetting that I've got this 5-star Mystic one, and yeah, 2 of these Cosmic Awakening gems, which I still haven't managed to flog onto anything. They're waiting for 2 decent Cosmic champions, like Corvus. Either way, it's been quite good becoming more of a free-to-play player. It really does give an idea of the extent of grind and the effort that someone like Brian Grant has to put into, because he grinds out an exceptional amount of being a free-to-play. I don't know if I could really kind of keep it up in the long term, especially with a lot of content coming on. I may want to smash through this stuff. I'm still dedicated to putting the extent of time to make videos that do champion reviews, and also increasing my level of editing when it comes to performance pieces like crystal openings, because look, what I want to do is give people a laugh. I want to be entertaining, informative, but also just entertain. Because at the end of the day, if you come home from work, come home from school, you want to watch a video, and you just sit there just going, oh, this is just so boring. Oh, this is this. You want to be able to leave the video with a smile on your face, or just think, I want to come back to that video because that little segment made me laugh. That's why one of the reasons I decided to get into YouTube. So doing this kind of like informative stuff is cool as well, because I tap into doing backstories, we deep dive into champions, and I will still continue to do that. So I will still keep this at very much a slow pace and try and enjoy it for myself. Because if I don't enjoy it, then I won't cover this game in the future. But I'm happy at the moment. I'm happy in what I'm doing, and hopefully that is showing some of the content. Either way, I'm excited for the future of my roster and also future content that I've got to do. Thanks for being along for the ride. We're nearly hitting that point at 30,000 subscribers, which is insane, because I never thought in my wildest dreams I could ever get there. And thank you so much for allowing me to do this as more of a thing. Again, I worked hard, like I was working to 4 AM in the morning doing YouTube videos and stuff, because I wanted it and I was willing to work hard to get there. So again, thank you ever so much for members, those that watch the videos, people that very kindly super chat, tip and donate. You're absolutely amazing, and I love you for that. I really do. And if I ever get the chance to meet you all, or meet any of you, I will shake your hand and say thank you very much. In any case, I've been RichTheMan. Thank you very much for watching this video. That's been my progression video for March. See you in April for the next one. Hopefully it's a really exciting one. because I'm really excited for it. All the best, and I shall catch you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.